a quick video just to give you some ideas for troubleshooting. I've heard from a couple students that have had issues when they copy their final digital art, like I have here, all in a clipping mass. When they copy it here to the template, it causes things to get messed up or disappear. And then sometimes I've heard that when you save this out as a PDF, lines disappear or things change color or change value as you're working. So I'm just going to give you a quick workaround to this. I don't really have a solution for that, but this is kind of a workaround to help you solve that problem. Okay, so basically it's just exporting this image here as a JPEG file. So like this is a JPEG file, just a normal image file, and hopefully like if you just drop a normal image file in here, it should save it easier without getting confused by the different shapes in Illustrator, because that's just an image file, just like you would use for your thumbnails. So to save this as a JPEG file, File, Export, Export As. Okay. So then down here at the Format, make sure this is expanded right here by clicking this little button. So you want to save it as a JPEG. PNGs also work pretty well, so you could try, if for some reason your JPEG doesn't work, you could try PNG. You could also try TIFF. Those are other files that work pretty well. So I'm going to select Format JPEG. I'm going to check Use Artboards, so it'll just export whatever is in my artboard. And I'm going to call this Art Example and save it to the desktop. Okay, Art Example JPEG. You want this turned up all the way to 10. And usually you want RGB, I believe. Just if one of these doesn't work, try the other one. We'll try RGB for now. All right. So now I go back over here to my template and I find that file, Art Example 01. So now this is just a normal JPEG file. I can no longer edit this. This is not an Illustrator file where I can go in and move my shapes around. Alright, so I can just move this and then drag and drop it here. So then I would just put this on my final art page. You see there it's covering up stuff. So I can crop it here, crop image under the Properties panel. You can get that Properties panel open by going Window, Properties, and it should have a crop option there. You should also be able to just crop this here, and if you have a Mac, the program's Preview. On Windows, there's another program where you should be able to edit and then choose Crop in there. So I can just crop it here, draw a box around and hit Command K, and then that takes care of that. You can also resize your artboard here on here, and then you won't have all that extra white. Alright, so once that's on there, that should be good to go. And then that is just in place of your final art. Okay. So this really isn't a solution to all those issues. It's just kind of a workaround. So hopefully all the information is embedded in that JPEG file. So export as, save it as my PDF. Oh no, I'm not exporting it. I want to save as my PDF. Save as Adobe PDF. This is as if all my work is saved in there and ready to go. Project 03 example, desktop, all. You can go and check all these settings that I have for the specific video I have for how to save your projects. And you know, sometimes you guys don't have these options. If you don't have it, try and save it without doing these and see if it looks okay. Alright, there's my project 3 example. They are all blank except for there. Cool, there's that one artwork on that page. Alright, so hopefully this helps if you have any issues, and this is just kind of a workaround as another way to save your Illustrator art as JPEGs. So hopefully no information gets lost or shapes get changed.